to Stepford County Railway. I'm the Scottish Lord, and today we're going to be going over the recent updates to arrive with AirLink. These include the brand new Class 755, that is in its -3 and -4 variants, and the next generation 802. We're also going to be going over the new routes that are between Leighton Stepford Road and Airport Central, and Leighton Stepford Road and Airport Terminal 3. So we're going to get into this. Okay, so let's start off with the Class 802. This is just an update. It's not a new locomotive, but it has been upgraded to the next gen locomotive movement, as I call it. This means that we now have interiors on our Class 802s, and we're going to start off with the cab. It looks not highly detailed, but detailed enough. However, my only criticism is the roof. And this little bit of orange here sticking through is a bit annoying. But apart from that, let's have a look at the exterior. As you can see, in the upgrade, it has been transformed into the new orange AirLink livery with the new AirLink logo. We can also see that we have details such as the destination boards. We do not have a frontal destination board. Instead, we have this, or as I should say, these, where you would usually see your carriage number or letter, as well as what seats are in that carriage. So, speaking of seats, as you can see, there really hasn't been much interesting done with standard class and first class seating. However, we do have a lovely representation of the toilets. Also, I'm going to break here because 75 zone. As you can see as well, this is in a 5-coach variant, the only variant that SCR has. I have a funny feeling this is because if we were to get full 10-car variants, then it would be one of the laggiest games on Roblox. As you can see, my frame rate isn't the best. This is on level 6 graphics manually. However, this can be changed just to be a bit better performance-wise. When we get into Leighton Stepford Road, we will see the door opening sequence, which is simple as they are, simply sliding doors. Now, one thing I will stress is that if I have been speeding, which I know I've been speeding, I am on a VIP server, so I'm not affecting any journeys. As we can also see with this unit, this
train is now approaching Leighton Stepford Road.
This is also...
train terminates here.
Do we mind,
change,
announcer?
please.
This is also equipped with the interlock lights for the doors, and the horn sound is the same as it was back in paper edition. So as we stop here at Leighton Stepford Road, this is our first new route. You can see we come into this platform here, platform 1, and as we open the doors,
this is Leighton Stepford Road.
We have a really annoying door sound that sounds like a microwave's just gone off. However, it works for the train, so I'm not going to complain here. So I'd say that's pretty good for the Class 802. Let's move on to the two variants of the 755. So, with the Class 755, we have two variants, the 755-3 and the 755-4. There is no difference between them apart from the fact that the Dash 4 has 4 carriages and the Dash 3 has 3 carriages. And the Dash 3 is also in 5 million livery for AirLink. That is the reason they were released. The Class 755 was a 5 million special train that was released. So, how are they to drive? Well, if we go from Leighton Depot, we can see that on graphic level 6, which I was on for the 802, it is a lot better. Mainly because it has got less carriages, but also because it seems to just be faster. I'm not entirely sure why, but it just is. As we can see, it is got a brand new interior, as we've never seen these weird glass panelly things like this before. We've got a lovely internal customer information board, and we also have through carriages, a lot like the Class 700s. Now these are bi-mode multiple units, which basically means they're electric and they're diesel, which means we have yet another environmentally friendly train on SCR.
AirLink service to Airport Terminal 3.
But these are
Stepford Airport Central.
in the 5 million livery, which looks absolutely lovely. Whoever designed the livery for the Class 755-3 really did an amazing job. And I like the fact that we're using neon elements for our headlights. It really does work with this train. As you can see, the door opening sequence is pretty swift. As they close again, just see, it's a very standard door closing mechanism. As for it being 3 carriages, it's really server friendly. As I've said, this is on graphic level 6.
Airport Terminal 3.
And it runs very smoothly. However, I am on a VIP server, so this won't be as smooth on a regular server. When it comes to first class and standard class seating, nothing special's really been done, except for a surprising note of a lack of single element chairs, as I like to call them. So they're not at tables. Aircraft style, I believe the technical term is for them. So that is the Class 755-3. The 755-4 is basically, well, it's not basically the same, it is the same as the 755-3. It, however, does not have the 5 million livery. And it also does not have the same sort of prowess about it as the 5 million livery either. It, on a purely cosmetic note, it's rather not unappealing, but it's not the most attractive train in the world. There's a bit of flair that's just missing from it that you got with the 755-3 livery. But that's just my personal preference. Obviously, it doesn't actually make a difference to its performance. As you can see, though, performance-wise, it is slightly laggier. This is because it is a single carriage longer. And because of this, it is slightly less friendly to servers.
Stepford Airport Central.
As you can also see, I am on the Leighton Stepford Road to Airport Terminal 3 route.
Airport Terminal 2 and Airport Terminal 3. This train has 4 coaches.
This is a brand new route for AirLink that released with the 5 million update. The door opening sequence is the same.
This is Stepford Airport Central.
and everything about it is basically the same. It is just another 100 mile an hour multiple unit. The cab isn't particularly detailed, but then that's typical of SCR detailing. As you can see, it just has the standard drive system.
Welcome on board. This
as
is an AirLink
with any
service to
other train.
Airport Terminal 3.
This is basically it for
The
this
next
update.
station is Airport
If
Terminal
you've
2.
enjoyed this slightly shorter style of video to do with updates, then do make sure to tell me in the poll that's about to pop up at the top right now. And if you did enjoy this, then make sure to hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this when updates come out for Stepford County Railway, make sure to subscribe so I know that people still enjoy all my content. But either way,
This train is now approaching Airport Terminal 2.
we're approaching Terminal 2, which is the next stop on this route.
Calling it Airport Terminal 3.
Please do
only.
excuse my dodgy
This
driving,
train has
as
4
currently I'm getting used to wearing glasses, and it's sort of mucking up my perception of how the route is.
This is Airport Terminal 2.
However, as I've said as I've said before, I am on a VIP server, so it doesn't really matter as much. Another thing to note is the external destination boards, which aesthetically are correct, but are rather annoying, as they are, if I could get a good shot of them,
Welcome
they are
on board.
justified to
This
the
is an
top
AirLink
left
service
of
to
the screen.
Airport Terminal 3. The next station is Airport Terminal 3.
One thing that we also note here is that Airport Terminal 3 is only meant to be 2 minutes away from Terminal 2, which is an improvement on previous scheduling. Of course, these routes are compatible with all AirLink services, including the Class 802s and paper trains. And also next-gen trains. All
This train is now
I could have just
approaching
said there
Airport
that
Terminal
all
3.
trains are compatible
This train
with the new
terminates here.
routes.
All change, please.
And as we pull into Terminal 3, we're going to sound the horn. As you can hear, it's just a standard horn. Nothing special for this unit. And as we come in, we are perfectly on time.
This is Airport Terminal 3. This train terminates here. All change, please.
So that has been everything added with AirLink. If you enjoyed, as I said, make sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe, and if you want to be notified of when I upload, make sure to hit the notification bell. I've been the Scottish Lord, you've been a wonderful viewer, goodbye.